Okay, so apparently my stream went offline for a bit. I guess I guess that's good. This game is so good that it causes my stream to crash. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, these boys. These boys and their streams. Oh boy. This game is fun. No, it's not. I'm lying. But you know, entertainment is about lying. No, it's not. It's creating worlds that does not exist to like make a point about something. What kind of point does this game make? That you have to like do repetitive tasks to get anywhere, and even when you are somewhere, things will just beat the shit out of you because the world is a cold and unforgiving place. This isn't the most nihilistic game I've played. I've got a jewel. That's like does not save you against zombies. So, La Mulana. Like, I've been watching Deceased Crab play through La Mulana 2. And, like, I made a thumbnail for them and they used it. Secret of Mana. You know, I'm glad for that. That's pretty good. They didn't have to use my thumbnail, but they did. Maybe I'll make a second thumbnail for that series. Maybe I'll base it on Hydlide. Hydlide. Hydlide never changes. Can I kill these? Will these wisps gives me experience? Yes, they will. I can one-shot them now. I think I'm going to just grind on the wisps. Because honestly, I can't figure out what else to grind on. That won't instantly kill me. Get out of here, Kobold. I like you in other stuff, just not here. Touch. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. La Mulana 2 does kill you a lot, but it's like once you know that it will kill you, you are just like you can just be way more cautious. So something else I was going to say about La Mulana 1. In the remake, like in the original version of La Mulana, the gun was sort of a late game sub-weapon. But in the remake, made it like you can get to it quicker. And what it does is just kills any bosses or mid bosses. You can just use it to just like skip bosses. And maybe I should do that for Vi. You know, like you can just say I don't feel like fighting this boss, and like that's fine. The game does not punish you for doing that. You know, it's just like the only thing you'll miss is just an achievement. But like you don't have to get it unless you're like some sort of completionist. I've been watching the completionist. I think their stuff is pretty alright. Although that top 10 Dragon Quest video was not a good ad for Dragon Quest. Like they tried to make every game in that video relate to Dragon Quest 2 because they were being sponsored, but like, you know, like you don't have to relate everything to a sponsorship when you are sponsored. Like you can just mention it at the start or the end. That's fine. A sponsor, like, they're fine with that. They don't need you to make everything about that thing. You just need to mention it at some point. And, like, make it clear that you're mentioning it, that you're being sponsored. That's it. That's all you need. Ow. Ow. You think my character cares anymore? You think they're just, like, as apathetic as I am? You think they're dead? You think this works like Undertale, where it's just like they are aware of all the previous timeline stuff? Man, speaking of Undertale, I'm gonna get the Switch version. And I'm definitely going to get a physical copy because, honestly, digital distribution, its problems are very apparent now. I remember back in the day where it was awesome. Like, I thought it was, like, super great, but now I just want physical copies all the time. Apparently, physical copies are, like, still big in Japan, whereas nowadays most people buy stuff digitally in the West. Which, you know, is good. Like, physical. Honestly, like, because there's like a million things that could go wrong. Not the least of which is just, like, the game company decided you don't own the game anymore and no one's allowed to get it. I am very pro-piracy at this point. Like, at this point, it's just apparent that companies just don't care about keeping games alive. I need... companies just don't care. Anyway, why aren't I just regenerating at the top of the hole? That's a sentence. So, chat. Pop out chat again, because I think it might have glitched during that whole thing with when the stream crashed. If the stream crash causes like the first video to be lost, then like I don't care. This isn't the Hydlide is not worth it. It's not worth the video. I promise there will be more interesting games than this. One of the games I'm going to be playing is an expansion to a good game, but the expansion itself is bad. The game it's expanding upon is good. So it at least has that. It's just that the level design and enemy placement is awful in that expansion. So, I wanted to do a top 10 list of the worst expansions I've played, because I've played pretty bad ones. And a top 10 list of the best expansions. Because I've also played good ones. The Shovel Knight expansions are just fantastic. Arguably better than the base game. Like, I definitely love Plague Knight's campaign, and Plague Knight is a way better character than Shovel Knight. Even though I headcanon Shovel Knight as, like, a dragon. Do I regenerate faster on grass? Kobold, do not interrupt me right now. I'm not in the mood. Yeah, I regenerate way faster on grass and forest. Unfortunately, these kobolds are just being a pain. Have you played the arcade Dungeons and Dragons game? It's on Steam now. Dang it, kobolds. Yeah, I'm blaming the kobolds for the West killing me. So what? Well, okay, I guess I shouldn't. I'm sorry, kobolds. This game, it just brings out the worst in people. Ow. Video games are bad. That's what's... So I watched the commentary for like people like riffing on Control-Alt-Delete the animated series. They did the first season. And like they said they were going to do the second season, but like for some reason they haven't yet. It's been like over a year. But whatever. The first one is... It's like a good video. Well, good-ish. Considering the subject matter. This is the game. This is the game. It sucks. Completely. It just does not have anything going for it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna play Lamba Lamba music. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. My family's home right now. They're making noise. And honestly, I don't care. It's more interesting than this game. It's something to listen for. You know what? You probably can't hear them.